Man, I never thought I'd be back on this game, but you know what? I'm happy to be back on here. You know, this game brought me so many great memories. I enjoyed this game a lot, but I'm on here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to show you guys the builder and kind of explain what I think 2K24 should do with the builder. So without further ado, I'm going to pick a random face. I don't even know what name, but I'm just going to punch in random letters, whatever. I don't care, but let's kind of look at what the 2K24 builder should look like. I'm going to take a few things from 2K19 and combine them with other things from other games, but I think the core of it should be from 2K19. So starting out, obviously you pick point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, but at point guard you get 5. You get driving, passing and finishing, 3-point shooting, defending, shot creating, right? And then you get the rest of them here in secondary. So you would just add those 5 and then post scoring and rebounding, which is pretty cool. And honestly, I guess I never made this build, and I don't know if anyone ever did, but passing and ball handling and rebounding at point guard, I mean, might have been low-key a good build. This might have been like a super fun build to play on low-key, like a Westbrook type build. I mean, you could still shoot the 3 just a little bit. I mean, in this game, you could have a 25 3-point shot and still be good. But I don't know why I just backed all the way out. But you could have a 25 3-point shot and still be good. Shot create or shooting guard, basically the same thing. Small forward is pretty much the most diverse, if I remember correctly. So you'd have post scoring, it would add that into the primary skills, and then it would have all of them, just with the addition of rebounding in the secondary. And then power forward basically just takes away shot creating and playmaking and puts them in secondary and adds rebounding and post scoring. So depending on your position, it allowed you to kind of mess with how you wanted to set everything up, which I think is super important. And being able to make a balanced build. So whether you're making a power forward or center, right? You don't want them having shot creating take over, otherwise, or shot creating main, just because they're going to start fading everywhere. But for the examples I'm going to talk about, we're going to use the small forward position because I think it's the best at explaining how I want this build system to work. So we're going to start off by showing you passing and ball handling, and then obviously passing ball handling both together. So let's go into the badges. See how I get 5 Hall of Fame badges, right? 5 beautiful Hall of Fame badges. I don't know if you can hear the dog barking in the background. Don't worry about the dog. I don't know if you can get 5 Hall of Fame badges, 2 gold, 2 silver, and then the 6 bronze. So how I think they should do it on 2K24 is give us those Hall of Fame badges, right? So if we go double playmaking, because I think we should have a dual archetype system. If we go double playmaking, go ahead and give us the Hall of Fame badges, give us gold badges, give us silver badges, all related to our playmaking attributes. So the current equivalent of that would be give us ankle breaker back, Hall of Fame, right? Make us earn these badges: ankle breaker, needle threader, dimer, special delivery, all those badges. Give it to us and make us grind for them, right? I don't like this whole like you pick whatever badges you want. I want our badges to be set and then you grind for them. So let's say you want dimer. Let's say it's 50 assists to get bronze, 100 for silver, 150 for gold, and 200 for Hall of Fame. Like, I think that's how it should work. And then bronze badges, you kind of do whatever you want, right? So keep moving on. Like, bronze badges, you can earn whatever you want. That's what I'm trying to say. I know. But, see, so let's say we go defending and rebounding. So since they're similar, but they're not the same. So let's say you went, like, sharp and shot creator. That's another example. You would get more Hall of Fame badges because there's more things that cross over that are like it. Now, if you were to go 2 separate ones, it might make it different, right? You might not get any Hall of Fame badges, like you saw when I did defending and playmaking, or even when I did defending and post scoring, you only get 1 Hall of Fame badge. So depending on the skills you pick and how different they are from each other, you might get more Hall of Fame badges, you might get less Hall of Fame badges. But either way, I think that you should be able to get all these badges, and then the bronze ones, you earn the rest. So if you want to get every badge in the game, you would be able to get every bronze badge in the game, except for your silver, gold, and Hall of Fame badges, which obviously you're getting there. So I mean, I think this is a good way to balance out the game so that we don't have people that, you know, don't have this, that, and the third in their build and then get the badges and just add them to it. I don't know. I think this is a better way to also make it role players, right? So let's say you have an 83 3-point shot. It's no longer, oh, now that you have an 83 3-point shot, you're going to get silver agent 3. It's, okay, you picked driving and finishing and sharpshooting as your 2, or sharpshooting primary, driving and finishing as your secondary. Maybe agent 3's is only, it's not even unlockable because that's more of a dribbling and shooting badge, and you're not a shot creator or a playmaker. So even though you're going to have like an 83, 85 3-point shot, you're not going to get agent 3 silver because that's not what your playstyle is. So that's kind of how I look at it. But like, also look at the build name. So if I go driving and finishing and 3-point shooting, right? And you can see all the attributes here. I'm just looking through them. But you know, if you go driving, finishing, and 3-point shooting secondary, you're going to be a 3-point shooting finisher, or 3-point shooting finishing, whatever. Or a 3-point shooting slasher, or something like that. And that tells me what you can do, which is something that also needs to come back. I've heard a lot of people say that. Now, with the attributes, and that's kind of why I'm holding this up. So with the attributes, you should be able to look on that side, right? Look at all the attributes and go, okay, so right now you see here on 2K19 that the open 3-point shot is a 70, right? Maybe on 2K24, what they do is they make that open shot 3-pointer a 75. They make the driving dunk a little higher. They make everything just a little bit higher, and then let us fill it out from there, right? So maybe we want to make a driving and finishing and 3-point shooting build, and we want to max out our 3-point shot, max out our driving dunk, and then put our playmaking up a little higher and lose it on defense. Where this, it kind of just says, okay, you're mediocre, you're below average at playmaking and defense. Maybe instead, it goes ahead and it says, hey, playmaking and you don't want any defense on your build? That's fine. You can add more into playmaking. Now, that doesn't mean your playmaking is going to be great, but it means it's going to be okay. So here, I mean, we have the same thing now. If you change the height, you change the weight, it changes the attributes, which I'm so happy they made that before you make your build now. Like, it's not, oh, you see how it alters it after. But yeah, so max out the wingspan, whatever. Let's get in here. I want to show you guys this. Okay. I did not realize that I couldn't go to the neighborhood because the servers are shut down. I thought maybe it would just be like an offline neighborhood. So even going into here, let's go into our upgrade attributes. You see I can upgrade all this stuff. And this one had a lot of things kind of built into each other. Like it had moving 3-point shot, was a stat still, which is something that needs to come back. So your moving shot was still a stat, but it was combined in a 3-point shot and stuff like that. And there's a lot of things being combined, which, I mean, I think still happens now. It just doesn't openly say it. Like on here, you see mid-range, your contested shot mid-range, your open shot mid-range, and your moving shot mid-range are all packed into this, but at least it tells you your attributes for each. On the current game, you literally have a fadeaway, you're just fadeaway shot. Your fadeaway 3 and your standing 3 are basically the same attribute, which shouldn't happen. So that's just how I look at it, man. Like, I think it would make so much sense if we just made the builder a lot like 2K20, or no, not like 2K20, 2K19, and then we went ahead and we took 2K20 and 2K21 current gen, how they allowed you to upgrade those attributes specifically how you wanted them. I think if we went and did that, I mean, I think we would have a great builder that, one, is balanced, but as well allows you to alter your build kind of like you want still. Now, badges, I mean, I don't think they're going to go away from allowing you to pick your own badges, but if they did, I think it'd be a perfect way to do it with the way we're talking about it now. But who knows? You can only hope. But yeah, I just wanted to get on 2K19, kind of explain my ideas a little bit. I know my ideas were kind of all over the place and I was talking a lot. I rambled a little bit, got off topic, but I just wanted to go on 19 and show what I think the builder should look like, what the builder should kind of just feel like as far as making things more balanced again and making each build good to its own as well. I think I talked about this a little bit. If I didn't, takeovers, I think we should go back to how 2K19 did takeovers. And then if they bring a rep system back, make it like Superstar 3 and you can unlock double takeover. But for now, you just get your main takeover. But yeah, it's been Bulls. This is 2K19. This is how I think the builder should be on 2K24, but only time will tell. For more videos on 2K24 and more videos coming soon. It's been Bulls. Stay here for more. I'm out. Peace.